He'll never tell you this, but men notice more than they let on. Not just your looks, not your clothes, not even the way you smile. What truly captures a man, what makes him pause, remember, and feel, are the things you do when you think no one's watching. Because the truth is, men admire women in silence, not through words, but through moments. And today, we're going to talk about the things that make a man stop, stare, and say to himself, "She's different." 1. Your calm energy in chaos. When everything around you feels like it's falling apart, your quiet strength, your calm presence, that soft grace in your voice, that's what leaves him in awe. Men secretly admire women who don't let drama define them. A woman who can take a deep breath instead of exploding, who can listen, think, and speak with poise, even when her emotions are real and raw. He notices when you don't compete for attention, when you don't need to prove your worth, because your peace already speaks for you. That calmness, that emotional stability, it tells him this woman has mastered herself, and that kind of energy is magnetic. 2. The way you carry yourself when no one's watching. It's not the outfit, the makeup, or the heels. It's the energy behind them. It's the way you walk into a room knowing you belong there, the way you smile without needing validation, the way you treat yourself when you're alone. Men notice women who have quiet confidence, the kind that doesn't scream but simply exists. When you're comfortable in your own skin, you radiate something that can't be faked, self-acceptance. And to a man, that's mesmerizing. He can sense when you love yourself without arrogance, when you know your worth without needing to prove it. That's what men secretly admire, a woman who's not desperate to be chosen, because she's already chosen herself. 3. Your emotional depths. Every man, no matter how logical, how tough, how guarded, craves emotional connection. And when he meets a woman who can speak with honesty, who can express her feelings with softness instead of manipulation, he feels safe. He may never say it, but men admire women who are emotionally intelligent, the ones who don't play games, the ones who can say, "I felt hurt when you said that," instead of exploding or shutting down. Because emotional depth isn't weakness, it's power. It's what allows a woman to connect without losing herself. It's what makes her unforgettable long after she's gone. 4. Your subtle femininity. Men are drawn to women who make them feel like men, not through submission but through softness. It's in the way you laugh, the way you listen, the way you bring warmth into a cold space. Your feminine energy reminds him of peace, not chaos. You see, the modern world praises loudness, independence, and hustle, but what men truly admire is a woman who knows how to slow down, who can be strong and soft, who knows her power doesn't come from control, but from presence. When you can lean into your natural rhythm, when you lead with grace instead of ego, he feels something ancient, something real. He feels home. 5. Your ability to handle pressure gracefully. He notices when life throws challenges at you, and you don't crumble, you don't become bitter, you rise with dignity. Maybe things didn't go your way, but you handled it with poise. You didn't chase, beg, or lose yourself. You simply adjusted your crown and moved on. That's what men secretly admire, a woman who stays composed under pressure, because it shows self-respect. It shows emotional maturity. It shows that your peace isn't for sale. 6. The way you nurture, not fix. Men don't want to be mothered, but they deeply admire women who bring nurturing energy, warmth, empathy, and care, without trying to control or fix them. When you listen instead of lecture, when you believe in him without trying to change him, when you offer kindness, not conditions, he feels something rare, emotional safety. That's what makes a man fall, not lust, not appearance, but the feeling of peace when he's with you. 7. Your boundaries. It might surprise you, but men admire women who say no, who walk away from disrespect, who don't chase what's not choosing them. When you hold your boundaries with love, not anger, it tells him that you know your worth, and nothing is more attractive than a woman who respects herself. Because boundaries don't push love away. They teach people how to love you right, and every high-value man notices that difference instantly. 8. Your passion and purpose. Men are drawn to women who have a life of their own, a woman who wakes up excited, not just about him, but about herself. It could be your career, your art, your faith, or simply your self-growth. Whatever it is, your sense of purpose gives your energy direction. It's what makes you glow from the inside. When a woman is driven by something deeper than attention, her presence feels magnetic, like she's living from her soul, not her ego. And that, more than beauty, is what men remember. 9. Your ability to be present. He notices when you're not glued to your phone, when you look him in the eye and actually listen. That's rare today, and it's unforgettable. Being present is one of the most powerful feminine traits. It says, I see you. I'm here, no performance, no pretending. When you can slow down enough to connect, to truly feel someone, you become magnetic in ways that can't be explained. 10. Your light. Finally, the thing men secretly admire the most is your light. It's the way you smile at strangers, the way you bring laughter where there was silence, the way your kindness makes people feel seen. It's not something you can fake or force. It's who you are when you're free, when you've healed, when you've learned that your softness is your strength. A woman who knows her worth, lives with love, and walks with peace. That's the kind of woman men can't forget, because she doesn't chase love. She attracts it, naturally, effortlessly, powerfully. Final thought. So beautiful soul, never dim your light just because the world forgets to notice. The right man will. He'll see your calm, your depth, your grace. He'll admire your self-respect, your laughter, your quiet confidence. And even if he never says it out loud, he'll never forget the way you made him feel. Because true feminine power isn't about being perfect, it's about being real. And that's what men secretly admire most.